Hi everyone, long time no see. I thought I'd make a quick video today to show a calculator that I've built for Iron Men to determine whether or not they should be Turael skipping to get their Revenant weapons. As you can see, I finished my Revenant log, more or less. I didn't get an Avarice somehow, and I'm still missing this effigy, but I finished all 3 weapons 2 days ago. I Turael skipped for the majority of this, from 1 to 94 Slayer, doing every 10th task at Turael. That included a lot of greater demons, black demons, and everything else for the account. One thing I've constantly seen though is that when people are going for red weapons, they'll Turael skip no matter what, which I think is really bad because in the early game you can't really do many skips per hour. You can see my inventory right now; it's pretty crazy. A lot of crazy unlocks that you don't really get until later into the account. In the early days, you might be doing maybe 12 to 15 skips per hour. In the later game, with better gear, you get up to 30 skips an hour. I'm currently doing around 25, which is I feel pretty good. But when I'm Turael skipping, you do miss out on a lot of loot from the Revenants, and I don't think people really calculate that when they're going for these weapons. So I decided I'd build a tool to make it obvious how much loot you are missing out on if you decide to Turael skip. And maybe it's worth it for you, maybe it's not, but it's useful to find out. Okay, so here's the tool. First of all, I want to give special thanks to SpiderKill93 over at the High Risk High Reward community for hosting this on his website. A lot of the hardcore Iron Men will do Revenant weapon rushes, so this tool being available to them will help them know whether or not they should be Turael skipping. Now, for me, I do 170 Revenant Dragons per hour with a double alt safe spot. My chance of Revenant task is 4.6%. I do 25 Turael skips per hour. I have the task extended and I'm skulled all the time. This means Turael skipping will save me 16.2 hours per any Revenant weapon roll. However, if I'm Turael skipping, I miss out on 138 mil in regular drops. 8.5 mil an hour. Now for me this is worth it. I have alt accounts that I PK on while I'm with my iron, and it's more fun for me. So I don't mind this at all. But if you're someone that doesn't like PKing, maybe you see this and think, oh shit, I shouldn't be Turael skipping at all, because that raw money is pretty useful for any account. The tool also lets you disable which jobs you're not going to be picking up. I have disabled adamant bars in battle stars because without those your looting bag will fill up within 5 minutes. I know there's a lot of detail here. For the purpose of this video, I'm just leaving it turned on, but you can just go simple mode and make things very simple. It's very straightforward. You can also set up your Turael block list to determine the actual Slayer experience you'll miss out on if you are going without Turael skipping. Also the Laran keys you would lose if you're a clogger going for that for whatever reason on an Iron Man. And you can set whether or not you're going to go for any specific weapon piece. You can see here it's like 400 mil lost if I was hunting a crossbow. Kind of crazy. Anyway, I think this calculator can be pretty useful for a lot of players, so I thought I would just give a brief rundown of it. If you have any suggestions on how to improve the calculator, please let me know. I will update it and I will leave any updates in the video description. But yeah, best of luck with your hunting. Have a great day.